What's going on, everybody? This is Crypto Coin Daily, and I'm bringing my very first ever YouTube video where I'm going to step by step show you, yes, you, how to invest in cryptocurrencies, um, safely and efficiently and with ease. And today, I thought it would be a great idea to just step by step, um, you know work from the ground up. So I'm going to pretend as if I've never, traded before because I think that the biggest move we can make as a community is to help get other people involved and help them see, the potential that we have going right now and that the rest of America just doesn't know about because they're just not aware. So I know if you're watching this video, you like me are at least somewhat interested in your financial future because if you are interested in your financial future, then you have heard of cryptocurrency. Nevertheless, let's get into it. So in order to start trading cryptocurrency, we have to do some things that will safeguard you from, hackers, spammers, people stealing your data, these things that, corporations have been doing for years and it's been a problem. And, the last time cryptocurrency surged, we saw it was clear that people did not know what they were doing. And because they didn't know what they were doing, hackers and cheaters and people who are able to take advantage of the infrastructure that technology works were able to profit, and people were losing money because of hackers. So we're going to easily safeguard ourselves from any chance of that happening, and I can explain why. Regardless, let's get into the content. Let's get into what we're doing today. Okay, so the very first step in your Bitcoin journey is to grab your laptop. You can do this on your phone and you can download the app, but I would highly suggest if you are serious about trading, as I am, you would do this on the computer because it is much it's much easier, it's safer, it's more, user friendly. But if you type in Coinbase app, I'm sure you guys have heard of it on the App Store, you will be able to start trading. However, I would not suggest that. I would highly advise against. And let me be clear, I am not a financial advisor. I am not. I have not had a job in the background of finance. I'm just someone who is personally an entrepreneur, and I'm very interested in the way that this market is going right now. And I think that we are going to see, results in the future that people would never have foreseen. And so I feel, this urge to help spread this word to other people that, you know, cryptocurrency is not a scam. It's not, and in fact, it's probably the least scammable asset that you can own at this point because we know cell phones have taken over. We know TVs have taken over. We know computers have taken over. So please explain to me why money hasn't gone digital. Why isn't money something that we just have on our phones and it's just that easy? There's no bank involved. Why do we still go to banks and get banknotes? It doesn't make any sense. And it's going to change soon. That's why the smart people are investing in cryptocurrency. All right, everybody. So let's get started into this video on how we're going to start trading. This is an exciting day. I'm happy that I can be here to progress you guys through into this this new journey you're having. So we talked about privacy and we talked about the implications that privacy had in the past. How back in 2017, when there was a surge of Bitcoin, a number of people fell victim to a lot of hackers and scammers because they didn't have their um, internet security set up properly. And people who, the system was brand new. It was, there was obvious, uh, outside players in this market, and things were happening that were not being regulated, and now they are going to be regulated. So now we can rest assured that, with the proper protection, we're not going to, suffer um, being victim to these people who are trying to steal your data and trying to steal your identity. Um, so the first step we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up Edge, but I'm going to close this window. Okay, there we go. So you can use Google Chrome, you can use Edge. Google Chrome is better, in my opinion, but it doesn't matter because we're about to download our new browser. So we're going to type in Brave. You're going to click brave.com, secure fast ad blocker. You're going to download this browser. It's very simple, step-by-step instruction. You can read through here about what the advantages of having this are, but it's free, so I would just say it doesn't matter. Don't bother reading it. Just download it. Trust me. It's the safest way you're going to be able to navigate the cryptocurrency at this moment. One of the safest ways. Okay, so we've downloaded our browser, Brave, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So this is my Brave browser. And what we're going to do is we're going to download a VPN, which a lot of people actually know about. Um, VPNs are ways for you to work around the speed throttling and abusive disrespect is the word I'm looking for, of people's privacy and their data that the internet has. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to download a program which is going to keep us from having to deal with privacy issues because, and I'll explain why, and you'll understand why. But so we're going to download this VPN. Start 7-day trial now. It's gonna ask you so it's 99 cents. I mean, you can do your research. You can go find a free one. This is the one I use. This is the one I think most people who are serious about trading use because it is one of the best ones. And check this out. 6 months plan. Get 6 months plan, 24% off, 833 per month. It's not that expensive, you know, and once it runs out, I mean, you get a 7-day trial for 99 cents. I mean, and you could try it for yourself, and then if you like it, get it more. If you don't, you know, find a free one. So anyways, we're gonna do this. I understand that this is a bit, you know, this is kind of annoying because we're already spending money and that's not good. But in the long run, with this cryptocurrency, it's not going to matter. So we download this, we sign in, we give them, you know, our $1 that they want, and then we get access to one of the best VPNs that money can get at this point in the market. So I'm connected right now. I'll go ahead and disconnect. So you're going to download it. It's going to go through the process. Again, feel free to pause this video if it's, you know, to do your downloads. And let me just again say, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take my advice. Take it with a grain of salt. Do your own research. Do not assume what I'm saying is going to predict the future. I'm just giving my perspective about what I think is going to happen. You can decide for yourself. So, so once we're here, we're at optimal security, one click away, and we're gonna do connect. But before we do connect, we can see we have stream. If you like watching streams, you're not gonna be bombarded with those annoying, you know, little, what are they called? You know, ads and stuff that pop on when you're trying to watch sports games and all that. You can surf the web. You know, go to the deep web. I believe that's what that's about. You can get dedicated IPs. This kind of confusing for people, but basically, if you're doing this and you just started, you're going to want to either use stream or security and privacy. I personally use this one right now just because my privacy is my greatest concern. So I want to make sure that I am as secure as I can be in this new market because privacy is important and people deserve to have stable internet connections. So we're gonna do security and privacy. We're gonna press back, and we're gonna hit connect. It's gonna verify username and password, and boom, private browsing enabled, secure connection enabled, internet speed optimized, encryption enabled, location United States. So this is keeping what this is doing, and this is why, you know, if you pay a lot of money for your internet bill, if you're paying for 60 gigabytes of megabytes of download speed, and you know you're just using it for your phone and for your house, you just need to download one of these VPNs. Don't spend more money on download speeds. That's not what doesn't happen. More download speed does not equal better internet. It's the ISP, it's Verizon, it's these companies that are throttling your internet speed on a daily basis to encourage you to buy more downloadable data that you don't need. because of how slow your internet is. And it's their fault that it's slow. That's the ridiculous part about it. They're making it slow to take advantage of you. So that's going to keep them from doing this. And you'll notice as soon as you download this, I recommend downloading it on your phone. Try it out for yourself. Your speed will be way faster than it was before. Okay, so we've got our VPN, we've got our browser. So now it's time to get into Coinbase. And here we are, Coinbase. Let's get started. Okay, so we got to do this again. Wahoo. What was it? Wahoo Crypto Coin. And then I don't remember what did I even. I can't even remember what the new email I made was. Let's see. Wahoo Crypto Coin 2020. Okay. So Wahoo Crypto Coin 2020 at gmail.com. And then obviously we're making a password. Security. And pick your state. I'm just gonna, they don't have any idea where I really live. So, I mean, I do live in Virginia. That's probably okay to say. And then, yeah, I am 18 years old. Or create account. Nope. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this because we have now become encrypted. So because we're encrypted and nobody can track us, they have to make sure that we're not a bot who's trying to take advantage of somebody who doesn't use an encrypted network, which, you know, I don't think people have to look very far to believe, that security. Let's see. Oh my gosh. So you see, they're putting us through all this nonsense because they know how bad the bots have taken advantage of the encrypted, space, and it's sad that the normal American just isn't aware of, what's happening and why that's happening to them. So create account. Verify your email address. Okay, so we're going to go back to our email. Coinbase, please verify. Verify. Okay, now we're going to go back. Okay, two-step verification. Again, so you're going to go ahead and put in your phone number. I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to be after this prompt. Okay, so we've logged in. We've created our new email address. Hopefully this is what your screen looks like. If it doesn't, obviously just finish up all that stuff. Feel free to pause again if you need to do so. Once again, I cannot stress enough, I am not a financial advisor. I am not someone who has a background in the world of finance. I have taken economic classes. I understand scientific theory. I understand mathematical theory. I understand physical theory. And I understand I have taken economic theory, but I do not have a legal job background. So because of this fact, I'm not condoning you to do anything. I'm not responsible for anything that happens to you as a result of this, good or bad. I am in no way liable for, your benefits or your detriments as a result of you watching this video. Anyways, let's continue to move on just to, again, privacy. So we've got our email. Go ahead and close out of that. So we got our email. So now we can go to Coinbase. Okay. So at this point, you have filled out all the things. Hopefully you've added, at least a debit card. I would advise adding your bank account. However, it's safe to do so is what I'm saying. But, just obviously, however you want to do it, just if you want to put in your debit card, great. If you want to wait till your bank and all that clears, great. Just you pick. If you want to do it as fast as possible, obviously, enter your debit card and you can just make a little transaction right now. So once we're here, once we're inside and we're in this thing, we can actually start to work with it. We can actually start to see, why this number, right, that you guys see right here, I mean, whether or not you consider that this is a lot of money. The reason I'm making this video is because I believe that this money is going to, at one point be this. It's going to be XRP. There's not going to be a matter of your dollar. It's going to be a matter of how much XRP do you have? Because XRP is catapulting the financial market forward in ways that we have never, has never been seen before. And people deserve to know this and do research and go look at the main events. Look, Google crypto, Google XRP, Google XRP. Just do it. Look into it. You'll get interested. I promise. There's nothing holding you back except yourself, I guess is my point. Anyways, so let's go over, to our home page. So our home page is going to show us our portfolio balance. It's going to show us how much money we have collectively dispersed through all these assets, at this moment in time. It's always changing because this market is always changing, right? This number, although it seems to have value, has no value. These numbers are the ones that have value because these numbers, these percent changes, these are the ones that will actually, look at this. This one, Pharma Trust, 28.68%. And I know that this red is scaring people and people are saying, ooh, that looks bad. The market's going down. When you have a surge, and I'm going to make more videos and I'm going to explain why you should invest. And I'm going to explain why I have invested. But for now, I just want to get people into, the idea of trading and what it has at, what the potential is for them and why they should do it. And they should be doing it on a daily basis. But they're choosing not to for any reason. So again, this is our portfolio. This shows us how much money we have dispersed through all of these different little coins, right? And this is in total what it's worth right now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that this amount of money that I have right now is not equal to the amount of money that I put into this experience. And, it is more, and it is significantly more. So I urge people to pursue, the benefits here. It's not about like making the small return. It's about investing in your future. It's about investing in the future of what is going to be long-term investments. The cryptocurrency has added a completely new asset to the financial market. It has taken, instead of people buying real estate or buying houses or buying, or buying stocks in a stock market or any of those things, they're buying this. This is a brand new asset that we can actually work with. Look, I mean, I didn't jump from here to here, obviously, that quickly, but I'm just saying I've had money in here and it's been, in here for a long time. I mean, July, we go 1 year. It was going up, and that's because I put it in Bitcoin. Well, let's see, 2017. My money went from, I tell people this story all the time. I had $6.50 in October of 2016. And I made $200. $6, $200. And that's in 27. That's the first bull run this market has ever experienced ever. That's when Bitcoin went way up and everybody cashed out, and then it went way down. But although the mainstream media has not, embraced cryptocurrency, the financial institutions have, and they saw the growth that, this had, and they said, we do want to invest in this. This is a good idea. Look how much money we just made right here. That's a great prediction of the future. And so it kind of got stable. It went up and down, whatever. So I added more money. I've been doing more, investments. It's growing. It's great. To make it the easiest, experience, I'm just going to make sure I'm still, okay, yeah, still recording. So just to make this the easy experience, for anybody, it doesn't matter if you know about this. It doesn't matter if you don't know about this. I'm trying to give people, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot give you sound financial advice. Do not follow what I'm saying. I am not responsible for the things that have that happened to you after doing this or doing things that I recommend in this video. This is for entertainment. But anyways, so I I want people to get interested because I want them to just see it's not even a matter of, looking at how much money am I making. It's just a matter of getting interested in this platform, this incredibly new way that we to create a trading transaction system that we have never seen. The stock market of today, the stock market that the US runs on, it takes days, weeks. It takes, for things to truly process. This takes less than a second. It takes milliseconds. So we're talking about instant settlement. And the reason everybody is freaking out about XRP right now is because look at the price. It's only 30 cents. It's only 30 cents of the US dollar right now. And in this economy, I think it's safe to assume that, the US dollar isn't really a great indication of, value right now. I mean, we don't have to look. COVID-19 has completely changed that, So, so what the real point of what I'm trying to say about this, the real implications that this has is that if you understand economics and you assume that, emerging markets will continue to emerge and that in the long run, the long-term investors will succeed because that is what capitalism is built on. You have just introduced yourself into the easiest, the most reliable, the fastest, the fastest. That's really what it is. Way of investing money or just trading it or just having it in a market where it can actually potentially see growth. So what these companies have done is they've said, we want to give people like you and me the capacity to engage in the financial market because right now the top 1% has all of the money in the whole world. They have all of the money and the underneath has none of it. It's like pyramid. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to give people like you and me an opportunity at the, in the middle of the period or the bottom of the period. It's giving us an opportunity to engage in this type of, business because it has been completely, dominated by the people who have been holding this very, very large amount of American money for a long time. They realize that the US dollar cannot succeed as, as a standard to go off of for businesses. It cannot last because the US dollar is based on paper banknotes and coins. These are things that people were doing in the 1600s. And we talk about how technology is always taking over our lives. And I'm telling people that this is the moment that money is turning digital. This is it. This is the moment we've been waiting for. This is the time where we can actually, put our money in, watch it grow, watch it fall, adjust it so that we're not hurting ourselves. We're actually playing with the flow of money in the entire world, not just the flow of money within our country. Not just the flow of money in our country. We're engaging with people, the entire market of the world. That's what people don't understand. The Jeff Bezos, he makes, $15 billion every whatever. Who cares? Who cares? He makes $15 billion every whatever. That everybody knows that, right? The reason he makes $15 billion is because he's so wealthy that he's gotten to a point where then he's in this upper echelon where all of the movement of the money is happening at the top of the triangle and none of it is coming down to the rest of the class. There's no trickle down. We're just seeing, stop. We've seen a full stop of, money. If this is the pyramid, right here, money is up here, or the big money's here, and then all of the money is like right here, and then there's like, imagine just like a bunch of dots, and then no, like 1 or 2 dots. You know what I mean? So we're trying to get some of those, dots of money or whatever you want to visualize it at. We're trying to get it down. We're trying to bring it into the everyday Joe Schmo, because that's how, businesses are going to prosper in the long term, because more people are going to have an ability to invest and to, have businesses and do this, and it's going to be faster, and it's going to keep up with the speed at which technology is going. We are in June of 2020, 2020. How people were doing things in 1970, spending money with coins and dollar bills. It isn't this time anymore. We are in the technological future. We have cell phones. I mean, I'm not trying to sell you, on doing this. I'm just trying to outline, why in my mind this makes so much sense, and why, I'm trying to urge people to pursue this, to look at this as an investment in their future, because these are digital, this is news. There's constant news every single day, and you can watch it happen, that we're not paying attention to, because we're so focused on what CNN, what the politics have to say, what all these other people have to say. We're not even focused on the economic thing. And if you go in and you delve deep and you scratch a little bit below the surface, you can see that, the fact that people are even talking about Ripple is a good sign. The fact that XRP has even become something that people are engaging with on a daily conversation, and I know that this is true. I know it's not just me, like, that's a good sign. Now, with any market, obviously, we want to have a portfolio where we're diversified. So we don't want to keep, we don't want to have, like, $200 there, $300 here, $400 there, because these guys, these are like stocks. These have value in them, and over time they will increase or decrease in value, and people have put trust into them, and for that reason they are valuable to hold. I'm a holder. I hold some of this, for the future, and that's why I only hold, look, 13%, 12%, 0.03%. I have a few dollars in these, because these ones are the ones that will appreciate. These ones are the ones that appreciate. But this one, XRP, is the one that is making all of this possible. XRP is the one that is allowing us to enter into this market. Without XRP, we wouldn't be able to enter. Again, we have seen tremendous growth. I mean, we're going to get to the graphs, and I guess I can talk about some graphs in this video. This will probably be a long one just because it's my first one, and I'm excited about it. And we could talk about graphs, and we're going to get there. But just for now, let's just, talk about our diversifying our portfolio. So a lot of leading economists and then a lot of leading business owners in the United States, and I remember seeing an article the other day, a headline about how, or a video about how, there's going to be a lot of remorse and upset, because people are going to buy American stocks and they don't know what they're doing with, because the stocks are so low right now. So they're going to buy these stocks and they don't know what they're doing. So they're going to put like random amounts of money in different stocks because they think that's a good idea to do. And they don't understand how appreciation works. They don't understand, having a diversified portfolio. They don't understand because they're not, one, they don't know, or two, they're just not interested in it yet. But they will be, I believe. So, and now the reason everybody's harping on XRP is because XRP, not only is it very inexpensive in all things considered. I mean, let's just go. So here's the cool thing. Let's look at our first chart. We're going to go to overview. Now, again, these numbers, people are creating speculation based off of these 24-hour numbers of down and up, down and up, down and up. It's at 30 cents. And so people are trying to play this market and say, oh, I can get my quick return right now. But they're not in it for the long haul, because they haven't opened their eyes to see, how markets work, how appreciation works. They don't understand these things because it takes time to understand. And I understand that. It's taken me time to understand. It took me a whole college career, to really understand it. So, and I feel right now, because of the way we're going, if I don't make these videos and I don't give people the tools they need to achieve what they deserve to have, after all the hard work they've put in their jobs, after all the money they've accumulated, they deserve to have a piece of their future. just as much as I do. And I want to see them prosper because everybody who's involved in the cryptocurrency community believes in the cryptocurrency community. And they will continue, we will band together against the people who just say, this is just a fad. This is just a. We know, they've been watching this. It's not like it's just random. Nothing is a coincidence, in my opinion. I think there's always, a little bit beneath the surface. But so I mean, yeah, I'm doing these rant style videos, and that I guess some people will like and some people won't like. But I think what I'm saying is, important information. So I think it's good to at least get it out here on this first video, so that once I've created this kind of structure, and people can kind of understand just from a technical standpoint what to do or how to even get started, then we can really talk about the long-term benefits, and I can delve into the graphs and I can show you why this is a good idea. Sorry, I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take any advice I say. I cannot assure that you will have a positive outlook. Please do not do anything that I say. So I want to show people why I believe there is value. Let me clarify that. It's not a matter of knowing. Nobody ever knows what's going to happen in the market. It is possible that this money could just drop and it could be worth nothing. It is possible. But what is impossible is to assume that in the future, money that is in dollars and coins will be worth more than money that is in the internet. It is impossible to assume that will not happen, because if you talk to any leading expert analyst, if you talk to anybody, bank notes, dollar bills are obsolete. They have no purpose in our economy anymore because our economy is based around 24/7. It's based around these computers. It's not based around going to a bank anymore. So we're at our portfolio. We've got, so what you're gonna do, here's your ticket right here. This is how you're going to get into this market. Simply just pick. You can go home, pick anyone. XRP is a great choice. I personally, if you're just a first-time buyer and you're just trying to get started in the market, buy some Stellar Lumens. They're 11 cents a piece, people. 11 cents. I don't need to spell it out. I mean, people know this is not very much money. And there's a 1.58%, that's just going up. And that's in the last 24 hours. And it's not a surprise that that's happening. I mean, it's predictive of the market because, people, well, again, this is a overarching video and we can get into those specifics. But so go ahead, put a little bit of money, $1. I'm urging you, anything you can be willing to just say, I at least want to try this, $1. You put it in there. You press trade. You can do sell, buy. Okay, buy Stellar Lumens, amount you want to buy in dollar bills, and then BB&T, you can figure out the banking and how to connect your debit card. And I don't think anybody doesn't know how to do that. We buy things on the internet all the time. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy. And don't look at this. Don't look at sell. This little sell, this is what they're trying to take. This is how they're going to take advantage of people in this market, because people are going to buy and then they're going to sell. And they're going to think that they're going to make a short-term investment because they don't believe that this will eventually be prosperous. But the people who buy now and are holders in these shares now, when these things are 30 cents, 11 cents, are going to succeed. They're going to make a lot of money. So the markets know that. And so they're encouraging people to listen to this nonsense, this day-to-day, change that any economist will tell you. The value of your money at one point of time is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It's just the value at that one time. It depends on so many different things, And look at, so yeah, so we bought our lumens. I'll just do this just so that we can do it together, and so Stellar Lumens, and we're going to go to so you're gonna go to trade. You bought it in, so now you have Stellar Lumens. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to convert Stellar Lumens. It's gonna be right here. Whoops. Convert, and then you're gonna convert it into XRP. So let's just, I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can see where I'm at in terms of my distribution. But so buy your stellar lumens, buy that little cheap stock, because what it is it's just a ticket into the market. It doesn't matter how much money it is. It's giving you, a little bit of money so you can start working with it. It doesn't matter even if it's $1 or $2. The amount is irrelevant. You know, it's just that you're participating in it. That's important. So, XR so you're going to convert it to XRP. And the reason you're going to convert it to XRP is because XRP, and like I said, this is going to be a long video, and I don't care how long it is. I don't care how long people actually stick around and watch it. I think you know I'm gonna explain this now so that the next video, I can be more. We can look at stocks and we can look at things that actually matter. We can look at the way the growth patterns are, but I can't do that unless I've given people this basis so they can understand where we're at now, what's going on in the crypto market. So right now in the crypto market, most of the money is in Bitcoin. And it's in Bitcoin. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do not do anything I say. Do not believe that what I'm saying is true. I cannot confirm that you will have a successful career. So the reason people are in Bitcoin is because Bitcoin is the equivalent of what people of today think of gold. Bitcoin is like the stable thing. So think about any kind of revolution of economics, right? The gold standard, gold. People always think that gold and silver, like these precious metals, have intrinsic value. So that's why they put money behind it, and they say we're going to back this with gold because they believe there is some kind of inherent value, which, newsflash, there's not in the gold. The only value of the gold is that in general it appreciates over time. So it's a safe bet to keep some money in gold, just a little bit, because, that's how the market works. So think of Bitcoin as like the gold. Think of it as like the constant currency that the value may change on a frequent basis, but you can rest assured that Bitcoin, in all of the money it's made and of all the people who've succeeded off it so far, there's so much money in this Bitcoin. So much money. This number is so it's misleading because people think that this number means anything. This is just an implication of this market right now, but there is actually so much money in Bitcoin that is located not on this website. It's been sent to a crypto wallet and it's been held because people saw it like gold when it was gold back in the day before the eruption happened. And the whole community is excited because we're seeing how this surge back in September 2017, you got all the way up to $20,000, and look at this. Start at 123, 20,000. I can't even. Come on, there we go. 1998, December, and so we've seen Bitcoin. It's been stable. We knew it would do this. We knew it would consolidate. It would come down. It would go up. It would go down. It would go up because we knew that companies were pumping money into it, but they weren't being clear about what they were doing because the broader American masses didn't know. So Bitcoin should be, in your mind as a new trader, it should be, in my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, in my opinion, it should be treated like gold. Not in that it is valuable, but that people put value in it. So because people put value in it, it has value. It doesn't matter, if this is going to do anything. It just is a stable way to be in the market. Because look, let's look at the whole all. We're here. I mean, this is here. People bought in, and then it's still thousands of dollars. So if you bought in January 2014, like people were doing, look at all this money. And it was a good investment. They've seen a return on that investment. So we don't need to look far to see that this is, an investment, and you should invest. Okay, so that's the point. Bitcoin is gold. So look at Bitcoin as like the gold standard of cryptocurrency. It's the one that everybody knows. It's the one that's going to be around for a while, whether you like it or not. And it's not unsafe to keep your money in Bitcoin. It's not unsafe to do that. You should leave your money in Bitcoin. It's better than leaving it in your bank account where it's not going to do anything except decrease in value, because that's the way our economy is going right now, the American economy. So So Bitcoin is not the source. Bitcoin is just one small part of the broader market. People who buy Bitcoin buy it because they believe that people are going to continue to think that Bitcoin is the best cryptocurrency. And because of that, it's going to make a lot of money. People buy XRP because they have cross-checked the company's mission and what's going on inside of the company, Ripple, and why XRP actually has the potential to be not just a cryptocurrency, one of the currencies that people will be using to settle payments on a daily basis. So in the future, we're not going to be looking at, I mean, the US dollar bill is already out on the way out. We know this. It's going to fall apart. It's not going to last. These dollar bills, this is what it's worth in this XRP right now. But the reason the cryptocurrency feels very comfortable, market feels comfortable right now in XRP is because a lot of crypto investors believe, based on our data that we have, that this XRP is going to, be the wallet. It's going to be money. This dollar bill amount is going to eventually be XRP, and people will be paying for things with XRP. They're not going to be paying for it with US dollars. They're going to be paying it for it. So by pooling our money in XRP, we're making a very, informed bet is what it is. Because if you keep up with the market and you know what's going on and you're invested in this stuff and you've actually been watching, and seeing for yourself what's going on, you can see how it's very possible that this money is not even, worth anything of today, right? But it says 23,000 XRP. 23,000 XRP. And we're talking about a future where people use XRP as a dollar. They use it to trade value. They use it to buy things. Do I have to say it like anymore? Do I have to spell it out? I mean, I'm going to, and we're going to keep talking about it because we need to. People need to learn. I mean, we need to all understand for our all sake, for everybody to be benefit off this. So the whole rage about XRP is not about how XRP is going to make a lot of money in the short term. It's not about how if you put in money in XRP, it's going to shoot up a little bit and then you can take it out and make a little money right now. No. It's about putting our money that we have now into what we think will actually be the money of the world tomorrow. And people are saying it's XRP because they already know it's XRP. But the mainstream media doesn't want you to know that because it will not benefit them financially. It will benefit you financially. And so now what's happening is these big names, these governments and all these big name crypto or just businesses are getting involved. And, the smart ones are the ones who see the potential growth in this market, and they're saying, you know what, I'm willing to put in, what I have now, which is really not worth anything, into what is going to be worth a lot of money in the future. It's not a scam, folks. It's not like buying gold. It's like buying a completely new asset. People who are financial advisors talk about diversifying your assets. You don't keep your money in real estate or just trading in stocks or just dollars. Or you don't do that. You spread it around so that it has a potential to grow. This is your ticket to the future of, currency. This is it. This is it. There is, if you don't invest, within the next, if you do not, I'm just saying, in my humble belief, I have 90% of my, all of the money I have in here, I have it in here because I'm so confident based off of the data that we have so far that this will be the one that destroys all the other ones. It will be the one that is the gold standard. And the reason we say it's the gold standard is because Ripple is a company that is using a ledger called XRP. This is a money. It's a ledger. It's a currency. They are backing this currency up. And what they're actually doing, and you don't have to, look, what's this? Ripple CEO meeting. Ripple CEO. I'm just gonna do that. You can do this. This guy. You need to learn about him. His name is I don't even know. Executive team, Ripple leadership. Brad Garlinghouse. Okay, watch this. Brad Garlinghouse. Ripple to become the Amazon crypto. Ripple to become the Amazon of crypto by 2025. Brad Garlinghouse. Let me say that again. Ripple to become the Amazon of crypto by 2025. Brad Garlinghouse. This article came out. I mean, you guys can read through it for yourself. I'm just trying to give you the tools so you can get interested. This is the Bitcoin website. If you need news about cryptocurrency, you can go here. This is the most, reliable because it's talking about people who are actually, know something about the market of cryptocurrency. It's not talking about, uh Jeff Bezos doing this. It's talking about the people who actually see the potential in this market and what that news is sprouting. You know, so you can read all this stuff, but I mean, do I don't what I do is I just go on YouTube and I just look up XRP and I just watch other YouTubers digest all this information for me and they just give it to me on a silver platter. They're like, "Yep, look at this connection. Look how this very important person, the president of the Bank of England, was with Brad Garlinghouse. Look at this interview that they had together just a year ago." So it's not a matter of convincing me anymore. It's just a matter of me waiting for, this to take off and hoping that as many people do as they can because there's no this is history in the making. We're watching history being made in front of our eyes. But because people are so distracted by the coronavirus and because they're so distracted by, buying things and doing whatever they do on a daily basis and they're not interested in these markets, they're missing out. 2025. The Amazon of crypto. 2025. 2020. 5 years. Now, I think I've about exhausted the length of this video, and I think I've gotten a lot of good points across, and I feel good about, this starting foundation because um, if someone is interested and they watch this entire video, then they can follow along with, what I'm going to say from here on out. But I'm trying to digest this down to the most simple way to get people into this, you know, awesome thing, to get involved in it, and to be interested in it so that I can, I can help them with their own investments. I can help them invest in themselves just like I'm investing in myself. That's what all of the cryptocurrency community knows, is that all of the crypto community is together. We have been together. We've been, like we have been waiting. Like the cryptocurrency always knew, the crypto market always knew what was going to happen. It just was a matter, it wasn't a matter of the short term, that people have been putting thousands and thousands of dollars into this stuff and saving it up, you know? And they've been waiting for, I mean, the big boom, which Ripple to become the Amazon of crypto by 2025. Let me say it one more time. Ripple to become the Amazon of crypto by 2025. Brad Garlinghouse. Now, okay, so yeah, I've basically exhausted this video. So we got you logged in. We got you hopefully buying into this idea a little bit. You maybe have a little bit of money in here. So consider XRP like your wallet. Don't use this USD coin, because what's going to happen is, if I have a little bit in here, but if you put money in here, it's going to take a fee because it's going to convert into US dollar from US dollars and stuff. And so that's where they're getting you. They're getting you because people are trying to play this little short-term game where they're like, okay, it's up a little bit, now put it in the coin, keep my profits. You know, it doesn't work because it's not, the infrastructure isn't here yet to make, this an actually lucrative thing to do, which is to buy in and sell out over and over again. Once this market realizes its full potential, once it realizes its full potential, once this market realizes its full potential, anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And the next one, I'm gonna talk about the process of watching these coins, and the graphs. And I'm gonna go down into the nitty gritty, and I'm going to show you why I personally believe that this is a strong investment, and that you don't have to be super smart to understand why. It's just a matter of being as being clear and being engaged, and giving people the tools they need to really get interested. So again, thank you so much, everybody who watches this video. Thank you so much for watching it. This is the very beginning of something that I am going, I feel very passionate about. I think I'm going to really enjoy watching. I don't even, honestly, I'm having so much fun. I don't even care what happens to this money, because I'm just having fun watching it all unfold. And I want you guys to be here with me. And I want, I want to, everybody to see and to prosper, because we all deserve it. We all deserve it. We all deserve to invest in our own futures. Once this market zeroes $3, once this market realizes its full potential, we're talking 30 cents. Imagine if you bought in here. Imagine if you were buying at less than a cent. Anyways, okay, everybody, stay safe. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not do anything I say. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for all of your support that I hope I will see. If you have concerns, or if you have questions, feel free to just shoot me a comment or a message or whatever you want to do. And I hope that this was informative, and that moving forward we can be a little bit more proactive in helping people get behind this, and encouraging them to take the step that is required in an emerging market in order to be invested in it, to see results in the long term. Anyways, thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one, and have a good one. Stay safe. Bye.